Hello, this is NinjaBob and welcome to episode number 11 of Hollow Mountain. And welcome back to my house, and you can probably see in the background there that the dream has come true and we have our 3 wither skulls. To tell the truth, we actually have 4. I spent a load of time down in the nether since the last episode, and I was determined to get myself a couple of skulls. I actually got myself very, very, very lost, but it was worth it because I came home with 3 new skulls, a load of glowstone, a load of nether quartz, and all sorts of stuff. In the last episode, we were down in the nether making a hole in the roof, but we are going to spend today in the overworld, not in a mad rush for the gold farm, but I am in a mad rush to get some food farms. And I talked in the last episode actually about the fact that we were probably going to jump backwards and forwards between a couple of different projects, and food farms was one of them. I was actually talking about doing a chicken farm, not a chicken farm like this. I want an automated chicken farm. I want one that automatically breeds and cooks the chickens, which I've done before. You might have seen that in my old channel. I did do one just like that before. And that's what I was going to do in today's episode, but then I started looking at maybe doing something with the cows, and maybe doing something. You can't do fully automatic with cows because they won't breed themselves, but you can do something semi-automatic. So I've laid out like a footprint here of what's going to be another village shop, I guess. Maybe it'll be a butcher's or something like that, somewhere where you can come and get your steaks, your ready-made steaks. But most importantly, is going to be underneath it. Again, we're going under the ground. We always do. We're going under the ground, and like I say, I've started doing work on this, and then decided actually I should probably do this in video. I've got a bad habit of doing things in between videos, and you end up missing out on all of it. That shouldn't be there. Let's get rid of that. I started doing it out of episode, and then I thought, I should do it in episode. I should also not fall down those little holes. We are going to find a way of protecting ourselves from doing that. Now, let me just give you an idea of how this is going to work, hopefully. I don't know for sure that it's going to work, but this is the plan. I've seen someone else do something very similar to this, but as always, I'm going to try and put my own little spin on it and make it my own design. Now, I originally intended, as you might have seen at the top there were 5 holes in the ground. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the idea is that there's going to be a pair of cows, a pair of adult cows in each hole. So they're going to be sort of trapped in there. There's 2 blocks tall. So there's not enough room for them to climb out, either upwards or downwards. They'll be stuck. But when you come over and breed them with a couple of pieces of wheat, a baby will pop out, and the baby cow will be small enough to fit through that gap just there. You see it? Now, hopefully what will happen is they will go through that gap, and then down here, let's just get myself into position and I can show you what's what. That's where they will end up, and when they end up through there, there'll be a water flow pushing them this way, and when they get round to here, there'll be lava waiting to cook them. But it won't cook them while they're only 1 block tall. The lava's going to be at sort of this height here. So while they're just babies, they'll just sit here, but as soon as they turn into adults, they'll get cooked, and then underneath them we'll have hoppers to collect everything they drop. So they should drop hopefully leather, and also cooked beef. If you didn't know, if you kill an animal with fire, it will actually cook the meat. So you don't just get the raw beef. You'll actually get cooked steaks. Now the intention was, like I say, to have 5 holes with a pair of cows in each hole. I've decided I'm going to try and make this slightly bigger. Now, I'm not sure, because this console has this, console edition of Minecraft has this stupid limit, and it's really, really, really annoying, because even on the PS4 and Xbox One, next gen consoles, they still have this limit that means that you can only have, a certain... I've actually reached those few chickens that you saw out there already. I now can't breed them anymore. I've already reached the limit, and that's ridiculous. If you ask me, that is absolutely ridiculous, because a console like a PS4 or an Xbox One should easily be able to cope with more than that. I know they can't cope with as much as the PC, but they should easily be able to cope with more than that. But apparently they still can't. So for the time being, we're sort of lumbered with it. But I'm going to attempt to do 10 holes. So we're going to have 2 rows, just like the ones you've seen just there. We're going to have 2 rows of holes with 2 cows in each. So that'll be 10 holes, 20 cows in total, and then hopefully we'll be able to breed them. I've got to be honest, even as I'm saying that, I'm thinking, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. We're going to reach the limit, probably before we even reach the 20 adult cows, let alone being able to breed them. So yeah, it almost certainly won't work, but we're going to give it a go, because what I'm thinking is if it doesn't work, then what we'll do is maybe we'll do a row of cows on one side and a row of pigs on the other. So either way, it won't go to waste. It will be worth doing. And yeah, I think it will be quite a nice, unique way of farming the cows. We could just do what I've done outside and just have a little fenced off area with cows inside it and go and do it manually. But as I said before, I don't want to do things manually. I don't want to do things the conventional way. I'm looking to make this world with as many sort of big and unique designs as I possibly can. That's not wide enough. We need to go one more than that. So yeah, this is going to be one of them. We will also be doing the gold farm. Our last episode where we went and made a hole in the nether, it wasn't for no reason. We will be doing that, I promise you. I'm just like I say, I think at the moment it's probably more of a priority that I get food on a regular basis, because I have to spend so much time sort of topping up on food that I'm not getting enough work done for my liking. So what I want to do is I want to get the food taking care of itself. As quickly as I can, so that I can concentrate on building stuff. That's the idea. So yeah, that's why we're doing this. We may also, in the next episode, if I get this one done, we may also look at doing some other ones as well, because I'm thinking the automatic chicken system is a good one, because that actually does all of the breeding and the cooking all itself. You just literally just have to go and collect the food every now and then. Well, I'm also thinking that we might do something with villagers. Since we're building ourselves a village, it'd be good to have villagers in here. And yeah, I'm thinking we'll do something with villagers farming wheat or carrots or potatoes, or maybe all of them, doing that for us. And again, with the potato one, I'm thinking something sort of semi-automatic, something that doesn't just gather the potatoes for us, but cooks the potatoes for us as well. So, like I say, big plans, big ideas, just really not enough time in the day to be able to do them all. So yeah, this episode, like I say, probably a little bit out of sequence. You probably come back, if you watched episode 10 with the breaking into the nether, or onto the roof of the nether, you probably come back today for today's episode thinking, right, he's going up there, he's going to make a gold farm, and yeah, here I am making something for cows. Doesn't really make sense. I know. But in my mind it makes sense, and well, my mind's the only one you've got. I'm afraid that's the only one you've got to work with. Unfortunately, it's all down to me, this world, so yeah, if you don't like it, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I've put that away. I meant to... There you go, that's what you get. I'm going too fast. I'm determined to try and get this as close to complete as I possibly can in one episode, to be honest, which is going to be a hard task. It is going to be a hard task. I mean, this is the sort of thing I would have taken a bit of time over, especially since I'm sort of making the design up as I go here. It's not like I've got a ready-made sort of blueprint for exactly how this is going to work. I've just got a rough idea in my head. Plus, I've got this idea from another video I saw. I've seen a few people do automatic cow systems or semi-automatic cow systems based on sort of one little module like this, where you have all your cows sort of crammed in there together. And I suppose I could have done it like that. It would have taken up a lot less space. But I just think it wouldn't have looked particularly nice. I think it would have looked a bit, I don't know. It just would have looked a bit rubbish to me, I think. That's just my opinion, of course. But yeah, I just wanted to have something a bit more sort of unique and a bit more my own design. It's important to me. It's important to me. I'm sorry. Right. Okay. Let's keep going here, because I don't want to get myself too distracted. So there's the holes where the babies will drop through. So they now need a sort of runway where they will be carried down to their doom. And yes, I know it's all a bit mean, the fact that we're killing the cows, but that's pretty much what they're in Minecraft for, isn't it? I'm afraid they don't really serve any other purpose other than leather. And I suppose you can get milk from them. And do you know what? The funny thing is, it will work like a milk farm, because we'll be able to milk the cows that are in there. So it's not as if the adult ones will be able to be milked as well. So we will be able to do that. As perhaps it should be a milk bar, not a butcher's. Perhaps it should be a milk bar. It could be somewhere where you can come and get your milk. It just so happens that they also breed and kill and make leather and everything else as well. I don't know. I'm a little bit less worried about the shop at the moment, and a bit more worried about this side of it. If I can get this bit working, then I can work on the design of the shop and everything else later on. That's my thought anyway. Right, back down to the front now. So this is where the hoppers and stuff are going to be. So that bit needs closing off. Do you know what? I think we might have a window or something in there. Right, let me just get my bearings. So this is the middle. I'm not sure if that's meant to be there or not. So let's have a little look at this. So it matches on both sides. Yep, so that's where your adults will be, in that gap there. This is where the babies will drop down. Yeah, so it's now about getting some sort of water flow into position. So I want the water flow. I think I measured this out before, so that it would go like this. I want it to come round to a central spot. Where's my central spot? That one there. Right, so let's just punch that through so that I can see what I'm doing here. And I want to make it match so that I can always tell that that's the middle. There we go. Right, that's the middle. Where I'm standing now is where the hoppers will be to collect. So if this is the first water flow here, and then the next water flow will come down a level, just simply to keep the water flowing. The water will flow 8 blocks, and then it will need to renew itself. It'll need to drop down so that it can be renewed. Have I got any more nether brick on me? I have. Good, just enough to be able to do this, hopefully. So let's have a little look. So this will now go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I suppose it will push to there. Oh, no, there'll be a wall there. So that is actually perfect. So that is 7. The middle will be 8. That's exactly what I want. I want it to sort of, I want it to all sort of converge into the middle. So that's perfect. That's actually perfect. Right, okay. So, what else do I have on me? I have a bit of diorite on me. Let's use that to sort out this middle bit. I'm obviously going to have to sort of get up there at some point and sort out the water flows. I need to go and get some buckets, actually. Right, so I think... Yep, I think I've just about got that right. I need to fill in the walls and everything and make this look nicer. There'll be stairs coming down here, and this is where you'll come and collect your goodies. Perhaps we'll have some sort of automatic filtering system. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably just have, for now, just a double chest along here to collect up everything that drops. And then you'll either go that way to go and get the stuff from there, or you'll come this way to come and breed the cows or whatever animals we've got in there. Now, something's not right, is it? Something's not right. Those should not be filled in. Why are they filled in? I've obviously done something wrong, haven't I? Hold on. I thought I had that all matching. I thought I had that all worked out. Hold on. So that should... does that now... Oh, look, I'm off centre. Look, there's the middle bit that I've just done. Oh, I've got that wrong. Right, okay, back down. Right, okay. Yeah, you know what I've done? I've carried on making it as if it's a single route, and that's not right, is it? Right, okay, so let's get rid of this lot. Oh, dear. Oh, I thought we were doing really well there. Never mind. It's okay, it's fine. Let's just head round here. So I guess what I want is for... Yeah, so this won't be the middle because it's now 5 wide, so the middle needs to now be there. That's how I confused myself. If I just stick that in there so that now I know that that's definitely the middle. I thought it was going a bit too quickly and a bit too easily there. Right, okay. Let's dig this away. I wonder, actually, do we have maybe just a single water channel then coming through the middle? Maybe that's what we could do. Because if they're breeding on the left and on the right, then there's no need to have 2 sets of water flows, is there? Okay, let's do that. So let's take this away. What we'll do, let's just have a look. Right, so we could basically fill this in. So let's get rid of that there. In fact, I've got torches all the way down there. I was trying to keep the place lit up. So let's just get rid of all the torches from up there, because we can basically fill that in, and we'll make sure that the cows come into the middle here. And that's definitely the middle this time. Okay, good. Right, so let's grab our diorite. We're going to need a bit more than that. Let's grab this stuff, because this stuff's in the wrong place as well anyway. So, or is it? Hold on. If we're breeding from there, they're going to fall in. No, we do not. We want this lot here. We want that to stay, because that's not the middle anymore. The middle needs to be an open channel. So the middle needs to be sort of like... so if we do that, that's now the middle. Let's just double check. Yep, there's my fence. So that's now the middle. That's where the baby cows are going to drop. And they're going to make their way to the front. We're going to run out of diorite though, aren't we? We haven't got quite enough diorite. Okay, that's fine. That'll do for now. So the babies are now going to drop. We're going to block this in. That one's been filled in by mistake. So let's grab that one out of there. Yep, reached it. Good. I could do with a little bit more diorite than that. Do you know what? I could save myself a little bit here, because I don't need that there. Although, no, I do need it to be. I'd need it to be sealed off. So let's stick one there, because that's where our water's going to be. So our water's going to come this way. That's right. Yeah, that makes sense. It's good. So what I do need to do is I need to close off along here so that the babies can't fall outwards. And same on that side, which. Yeah, I need to do the same thing there, basically. In fact, what I can do is let's grab those ones. I do have more diorite. It's quite a long way away, and I don't want to have to go and get it. But if I can do this, I can block up the holes like that. There we go. So that's all the holes blocked up, except one. We're one short. How annoying is that? Never mind. Okay, so what we do now is let's grab this and this. Let's grab our... Oh no, we already had the nether brick. There we go. So there's the nether brick there going along here. So now, there we go. It is now 5 wide. That's how it should have been. That's how it should have been in the first place. What were you doing? What were you thinking, Bob? Right, so that now goes across there. That goes across there. That goes across there. And our what are called, the hoppers are going to go in here. So the hoppers are going to be in this spot here. So that will do for the time being. Yep, that's fine. I'm happy with that. We do need to fill in the wall. So let's fill the wall in. Although, to be fair, I'm probably wasting blocks here because I don't think you're even going to be able to see this once this is all sealed up. Let's do it anyway. Let's fill across this way. And then, where was that halfway point? That was the halfway point. So let's do the same thing there to the front. And that's not quite the front, so let's just dig away a couple of blocks there and go up and up and up all the way to there. And we'll fill those two in anyway for the sake of it. Right, let's just go up top and see how this is looking. Hopefully this now makes more sense. When we get to the top, hopefully I've done this right this time. So we've got a big hole here that shouldn't be here. We've only got one diorite to fill it in though. If I've got any diorite in that chest, let's go and have a quick look. Because I really do need a bit more. If I haven't, I'm going to have to shoot back to the storage room. So that needs filling in. Let's just stick a block in it for now. So this is where these are going to be our breeding cells. That's the one that I run out of diorite for. So there needs to be a block there. But apart from that, they're all sealed up. Yep. So the cows should fall into the middle. I might even put water in these so that they're pushed into the middle just to make sure that they don't sort of get themselves trapped in there. So maybe maybe we'll put a bucket of water into each hole just to make sure that they are pushed into the middle. Let's just jump down here. When they're pushed into the middle, they're going to land. The furthest one back will be here, and that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and at that point the water will run out, and it needs to renew somewhere. So perhaps we'll do something with a sign or something. Maybe I'm not sure. I'll worry about the water flows later. I do need to go and get some more diorite. It's not going to work though without. What we'll do though is let's have a look at the inside of this thing, because I don't want it to be too big, but I do want it to be well lit. And seeing as I've managed to go to the nether and get myself a load of nether, no, not nether, a load of glowstone is the word I'm looking for. Got myself a load of glowstone from the nether. I've decided that I'm going to use some, so I've got myself a little bit in here of glowstone. Hopefully that's enough. The idea was that there would be a glowstone above each cell, so. Yep, that's perfect. Right, okay, and then we're going to want some fences as well to make sure that the cows can't escape. I will quickly show you how that's going to work. Oh, that doesn't need to be there. Let's get rid of you. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten that. There's a desert above us. Right, okay. Let's just fill that in for now. I'll have to go out afterwards and get rid of that. Do you know what? I knew that was there as well because I'd already done that once. I just forgot that I was going to have to dig it away. Right, never mind. Right, what we'll do, we've got some fences so I can quickly show you how this is going to fill in. I didn't want that. I wanted the diorite. Hold on. Let's just grab the diorite. There we go. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll stick this here like this. And then what we'll do is we're going to have fences coming down from the roof. 1, 2, and I can't quite get to it now, can I? I'm going to have to jump down into one of these. If I go like that and then place it on the underside of that fence there you go. Right, now if I just get myself back up onto the top, the idea of this is it will do two jobs really. One, it will stop me from falling in the hole, but it'll also mean I can reach the cows and breed them, and also if there is water in there, there's a chance that they might sort of bob up and be able to climb out. Not with the fence there, they won't. So we have these fences all the way down, and they'll keep us safe and keep the cows trapped. So yeah, that's starting to take shape actually. It's starting to take shape nicely. What we need to do now is finish off the wall, so let's do that. Annoyingly, I've sort of made it a little bit tricky for myself now, haven't I? If I punch a hole in the middle, I might be able to reach. There we go. Shall we use nether brick? I'm thinking actually. Let's just try something different. Hold on. I've got somewhere, possibly in this chest. Let's have a quick look. Have I got them? Yeah, there they are. I've got some slabs in here. You know what I should use? I should use clay, shouldn't I? I should use clay for basically everything because I've got so much clay. I need to use it up somewhere. So yeah, perhaps that's what I should do. Perhaps I should do the whole thing out of clay. But what I was thinking is that we do half slabs across the top. Didn't mean to do that one there. But then what we do is on the sides here, we could do. We could fall down a hole. Let's go up and over here. And then hold on. If I just jump and place one here, just so we can see what it looks like, and another, and another, and another, and another. Right, let's just go and have a quick look. Yeah, I quite like that. I think all the way around that will look quite nice. So let's do that. Let's start here. That's where it needs to start. So let's work our way down the middle. It's a way of just, I don't know, just a different way of decorating the roof, isn't it? I want to try and keep it looking as solid as I can. Solid, is that the right word? I don't think that's not the word I mean, really. But I want it to sort of look as industrial as I can. But at the same time, I don't want it to be ugly. I don't want it to be cobblestone everywhere. So yeah, I think this is a nice sort of compromise. We've obviously got the red brick as well, so that sums up the nice murdery mood. Because, you know, let's face it, it's not the nicest place in the world. It's I guess you call it an abattoir. It's a slaughterhouse, isn't it? Really, it's what it is. It's where cows come to get slaughtered. It's not a very nice thought, really. But that's what it's all about, really. That's the whole point of this building. Right, I've run out of slabs, but I think let's just have a look at that. Yeah, I think that looks nice. If we had slabs all the way down the side there, see if I've got any stone on me. If I have, then I can make some more slabs. I have. I've got some stone. Marvellous. Right, so let's go here. Not on the torch, not on the chest. There we go. Right, okay, so let's make some slabs. Should be able to make plenty now. There we go. That's good. That's good. There's loads there now. We should be able to finish this off. And I think this will look the part. I do think this will look the part. So let's fill these gaps in here. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Oh, I've just realised I'm going to have to do the wall. That little gap there needs doing, doesn't it? Right. So we'll do that. Oops. Got a bit heavy-handed there. Let's get rid of that one. And place one there and 2 there. Okay, that's good. Let's get the pickaxe out. I suppose what we could do is we could go and get a couple of cows just to make sure that they actually fit in this hole, but I'm pretty certain that part of it's going to be fine. That part of the design is going to work just fine. It's just going to be a bit tricky getting them over here, actually, but luckily I've got 1 or 2 slime balls, so I can make myself some leads to get them over here, so that shouldn't be too difficult. I do really want to get the fences in place, though, because it's pretty annoying falling down the holes all the time, it has to be said. Right, so let's get this filled in here. Like that. I don't want to waste the slabs if I can help it, so we'll just fill in where we need to, leave a little gap. There we go. There we go. 1 more, no, 2 more. 1 there, 1 there. Oh, and 1 more to go, and I've fallen again. Right, okay, never mind. Up and over, up and over. Okay, so this looks like it's gonna end up slipping into 2 episodes. I was hoping that we'd get this done in 1 video, but I guess that was a bit ambitious, to be fair. This is quite a complicated build, but I think what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of the work off camera. I think you get the general idea now of how this is going to look. I think it's going to look pretty cool. I just hope it works. Like I say, I think the one thing that I'm worried about is this stupid animal limit that means that we're only going to be able to breed a certain number of cows. I suspect that if we can get 20 in here, it's not going to allow us to breed any more. But I've got a horrible feeling we're not going to be able to breed 20 in the first place because, it's just so annoying. 4J, sort it out. Come on. It's rubbish. Really is. It's rubbish. But other than that, I think it looks really cool, doesn't it? Oh dear. Right, it does look really cool, even if I do keep falling off of it. I think what I might need to do is treat myself to a bit of a railing or a fence or something along the top. But let me quickly, actually, before I end the video, I am going to quickly just show you how this is going to end. So basically, all the cows are now going to come down the middle. They're not going to come down sides, they're going to come down the middle. That's a slight change to my original design. There you go. But when they get to here, let me just think. So that's the last one that comes through. So somewhere around here, we'll use nicer blocks than cobblestone, don't worry. Somewhere around here, we will have some sort of lava trap. Somewhere, probably running down from here, actually. I'll place the bucket of lava here so that it runs downwards. But then what we'll do is we'll use signs. I haven't got any signs on me, but we'll place a sign here to stop it from flowing down. But it means that when the cow is stood here and it's only half tall, because it's a baby, it won't be affected. But as soon as it grows up, its head will appear in the lava, it will start burning, and when it burns, its cooked steak and its leather should land in the hoppers underneath. So I'm going to do a little bit of work in between videos. In episode 12, we will get this finished off, and perhaps we'll do a bit of work on the actual shop itself. It would be nice to get another shop done and looking nice inside of Hollow Mountain. And I've just realised I think this is possibly one of the first episodes where we've not been outside and had a look at the mountain, but nothing's changed out there, to be fair. All the work has been going on inside, so you haven't really missed anything. I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and hope you'll join me for another one soon. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.